Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another My Little Pony for Magic Season 9 Blind Reaction. And today I'm looking at episode 10 of Season 9 titled Going to Seed. So yeah, Going to Seed, I believe that refers to something kind of like deteriorating or returning to a more wild, unmaintained state. Though here I'm guessing the real important word is just seed. That's the important part of the title. I mean, maybe the idea of going to seed is going to come up in the context of the episode, but I think we're just trying to make a seed pun. And, yeah. Really, honestly, when it comes to Seed and MLP, the first thing that does come to mind is Babseed. So maybe we see her again. That would be kind of cool. I mean, it has been, like 6 seasons now. We last saw her in any kind of real role in Season 3. I mean, she's had, like, background cameos in Manhattan episodes since then. But she, hasn't really been a character who's gotten any kind of focus since. I mean, she did send that letter when she got her cutie mark, so there was that at least. But not really an actual appearance since Season 3. So if that's the case, that's really cool. Though it could also not be. I don't want to get my hopes up on that. I don't want to get set on anything. It could just be about like plants or planting, or I don't know. I mean, either way, it's probably going to be an apple family episode, because I mean, apples have seeds, so it could just be about apples. I don't know, but we'll find out soon enough. As usual, all I do know is who the writer is, and it's Dave Rapp, who hasn't really written much yet. He wrote 3 episodes: Newbie Dash, Where the Apple Lies, and one in Season 8. What was it? The Parent Map. I like Newbie Dash. I thought that was good. I know most people, or I won't say most people, but a lot of people didn't like that one, but I really did. The other 2 that he wrote weren't really my favorites. I know, but in contrast, The Parent Map, I think, is generally really well received by most people, though I just wasn't that big a fan of it. Though it did have its moments, and I mean, Stellar Flare is something to be thankful for. So, not a bad one. Though Where the Apple Lies, not really to my taste at all. And maybe that's a bad sign, because this probably is going to be another Apple episode. So, hopefully it's better than that one. Let's go ahead and watch it and see. Here we go. And yep, we've got the Apple family home. Winona.
I know we've had this day marked on the calendar for quite a while.
What day is it?
Finally here.
Yep.
Sure is. What?
The confluence.
Oh.
A harvest 100 moons in the making. When every apple comes ripe at the same time. Big Mac's been up late working on this schedule so we can be sure not to miss a single tree. All it'll take now is a few days of hard work. Who's with me?
Not him, apparently.
That looks like a lot of work. Oh, don't you worry, Chickabiddy.
Twilight could
we got
relate.
This confluence under control. I got us some help.
That's great, Granny. Twilight and the others are too busy at the school to lend a hoof. We could sure use some more muscle. Who'd you get? Brayburn? Honeycrisp?
Even better.
Is it her? Oh, no. No. Okay. Definitely not Babs. How much help is she really going to be?
Goldy delicious.
Granny told me I could use a helping hoof with this here confluence, so I came a-running.
Well, with the harvest this big, we're grateful for all the help we can get. I guess.
Yup. That's too bad y'all ain't ever caught the great seedling. They granted you a perpetual harvest, confluence or no.
Okay.
The great seedling? Well, now, I
Well,
thought about that old mare's tail for years.
I think I know what this episode's going to be about now.
Ain't no mare's tail.
The Great Seedling.
Magical earth spirit. Oh,
Cool.
The colors of the harvest that travels from
That's a
farm
really
to
cool
farm, daring
design there.
ponies to catch 'em. And those that have the ingenuity are rewarded with crops that are always in bloom. And he's as real as you and me!
As I'm up to recall, Applebloom used to love setting traps for the great seedling when she was a youngin'.
Well, I'm pretty sure she's outgrown the whole thing by now. Right, Applebloom?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm big enough now to finally catch him.
Wow.
Who's with me?
Well,
this could be cute.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Little pony, until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic
makes it all complete. Very best friend. Alright.
Applebloom, you haven't hunted for the great seedling since you were little. Why would you want to start again
Still
now?
pretty little.
The confluence is so big! He's bound to show up. And if we catch him, he'll make all the apples ripe all the time! Right, Goldie?
That's right, young filly.
Oh, just imagine, Sweet Apple Acres would be the busiest orchard in Equestria. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Don't forget we have actual work to do, too!
She gonna go recruit those other two?
Enjoying the harvest.
I don't mind Applebloom having fun, but there's honest-to-goodness work to do that doesn't have a thing to do with an old legend.
Oh, quit worrying, Sugar Booger. Applebloom can hunt for the seedling all he wants. If you're so fretified about work, why don't you and your brother get to bucking your own selves?
Granny's right. Come on, sleepyhead. Let's get to work.
Wow. Yeah. Doesn't really seem ready for much work there. Oh. Oh. Well, that was cool.
And if she had two of them, it would have been a pair of pairs.
Oh.
As much as I appreciate her volunteering, I'm not sure how much help Goldie's gonna be.
Oh, now that reminds me of the time.
Just put the cats to work.
My cheetah, you
I
understand.
mean,
she found out where I keep the catnip.
I love hearing her and Granny spinning yarns, but it looks like the harvesting's up to us. You're gonna have to redo that schedule.
Yep.
And as much as I'd rather Applebloom were helping, I guess there's no harm in her hunting the great seedling for a day, right? Big Mac!
wow.
Gotcha! Aw, you ain't the great seedling.
Nope.
Seriously, no one's able to available to help?
We fell behind a bit yesterday, so we need every pony at their best.
Wow.
If that's your brother's best, we might be done for.
He was just up late working out a new schedule so we can stay on
Just let him
track.
sleep.
I didn't sleep either. I was too
Even if he
excited.
sleeps for an entire
See
day,
how
I
the
think
great
he'll be
seedling.
better
I hope
off
you're
if
ready
he's
to cheer Applebloom up when her traps come up empty.
actually able to work
Pony, come
after
quick.
that.
You gotta see.
Oh.
What in blazes is all the excitement about?
Look,
Okay, well that's interesting.
great seedling did this, didn't he?
Well, braid my mane. These sure look like great seedling tracks to me.
I knew it! He was here! The great seedling was here! Isn't that amazing, Applejack?
Yeah, amazing.
Oh. Oh, you too.
Isn't it beautiful? I just can't believe the great seedling was really here!
Neither can I.
What do you think this means?
Oh, well, it looks to me like a challenge. The seedling wants you to know that he was here, and he's daring you to catch him. Mm-hmm.
You think I still have a chance? You're an apple, ain't you?
Why, if you set enough traps, you're bound to catch him.
You're right. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Look out, great seedling. Here I come.
Now, why would you go and do a thing like that?
Nothing like what?
You know what I mean. We got enough work to do without you distracting Applebloom by making some apple tracks and pretending the great seedling did it.
I did no such thing.
What in the tater tarnation would make you do a thing like that?
Well, some pony did it, and she sure seems to be enjoying this quite a lot.
I'm enjoying it because Applebloom's enjoying it.
Uh-huh. And I suppose you two didn't do it either?
Nope.
Of course not. But I suppose it could have been Goldie's cats. Why don't you ask them?
Yeah.
Have you considered that maybe it was the great seedling after all?
Ha ha, very funny.
I mean,
I swear, sometimes I think she's part mule.
Applebloom?
oh, wow.
You know where there's more rope? I've got a lot of traps to make if I'm gonna catch the great seedling.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I know you're excited, but we sure could use your help today. Are you sure you want to spend time trying to catch something that might not even be real?
What? But the great seedling is real. You saw the tracks. You think those appeared all by themselves?
I don't know who made the tracks, but I don't think it was the great seedling.
Why not?
Because the great seedling is just something to make the harvest fun for youngins. And you're old enough now to know that there's a time for fun and there's a time for work.
But catching the great seedling is helping. He can make the trees blossom all the time.
Well,
All right. How about this? If you help me with the harvest today, I'll help you set traps for the great seedling tonight. Deal?
Woohoo! Yes! It's a deal.
aw. Hug. Huh.
Kinda looks like those seedling tracks, huh?
Sure, if there were hundreds of apples in a bunch of different lines.
Well, if enough apples fell or got knocked down, by the wind maybe, or animals. I'm just saying there's a lot of possible explanations.
And one of them is the great seedling.
And the rest of them ain't.
That ain't what you thought when you was a foal.
Oh.
What does that
Of course.
Your sister was plumb loco about catching the great seedling when she was your age. Same as you are now. Worse even.
Oh.
Oh, is that so? Do tell, Granny.
Well, now, it must have been the last confluency, I reckon. I was supposed to keep an eye on your sister, but she was slipperier than an
Aw.
apple seed. Applejack, get your flag back here. You're supposed to be sorting in the barn. Sorry, Granny. I gotta check my traps or the great seedling might get away.
Pre-cutie mark, I see.
Now, where'd I put that trap?
Oh. Wow.
Bust my buds.
Think you found it.
Come and get two. She spent the better half of the day stuck in that trap.
And missed out on helping with the harvest because I was chasing
Aw.
something for little foals. I felt guilty every pony
Well, that's
else
nice.
had to work harder because of me.
Aww.
So I decided right then and there
Get to see
I
the
was
parents
too
again.
old to waste any more time on the great seedling.
Oh, we finished the harvest just fine, but we laughed about that story for years.
I'm still laughing.
I'm sorry that happened, Applejack, but it won't if you and me set traps together like you promised. Plus, we'll get them done twice as fast and won't miss out on any of the harvest.
Then let's get to work.
Aww. Oh. Well. Oh. Yeah. Well, Winona doesn't seem to mind. Oh. Wow. Poor Big Mac.
It sure was fun setting up all those traps together.
I forgot what a good time it could be. If any two ponies can catch the great seedling, it's us.
I can't wait to check in the morning.
Now, there's still plenty of harvesting to do. So promise me you'll help, even if all our traps are empty.
I promise. So long as you're ready for the bountiful harvest, the great seedling's gonna give us one of our traps, nab 'em.
Deal.
Come on, Applejack! If we hurry, we can check every trap and still stay on schedule!
Now, that's what I like to hit.
Oh. Well, yeah, now this is seeming...
I don't believe it!
I don't think those two did it this time.
All night.
It's beyond what they're capable of.
Huh?
I checked all the traps near the tracks. Everyone was sprung, but they're all empty.
Every trap sprung? No way critters did this. Or the wind. I
mean,
can't believe I'm saying
he's-
this, but maybe the great seedling really was here.
He's probably like a powerful magical entity, so trapping him with
I can't think of anything
just
else
normal
that could have
traps.
laid out these tracks and sprung all our traps.
And if he left this many tracks behind, he's practically begging us
seems
to
not the
catch
way to
him.
go.
You ain't never seen anything like this before.
Well, tell us what you have seen. Goldie, you too. We need to know it all if we're really gonna catch them.
Sure, Goldie and I'll tell you all about the great seedling all day while we work.
Work?
Oh.
Applebloom and I don't have time to
Wow.
work today.
Wow. Okay.
Even the carrots.
Oh,
Just to be
Applejack.
sure.
Yesterday you said the great seedling was just something to make the harvest fun for youngins.
That was before I thought we could actually catch them.
Oh, Applejack.
Besides, Big Mac can make time in the schedule for us to set traps, right?
Yep.
Great. Get to it. Applebloom and I are gonna go capture us the great seedling.
Big Mac doesn't get enough credit for what he does. Best apple. Oh. Okay.
All right. Just one more hill to go.
What's wrong, Big Mac?
Is this right?
Yup.
But that doesn't make any sense. How can all these trees be bare if we haven't bucked them yet?
Seems like more work of the great seedling to me.
How do you mean?
Well, the closer you get to catching the critter, the more mischievous it gets.
You're saying the great seedling is taking our apples?
Yes. Sounds like he's fixing to throw you off the stand.
Probably the ones that were on the floor.
Have you ever heard of any pony actually catching them?
Oh, there are stories, but it's hard to say for sure. He's quite the trickster. Guess that's why the reward is so great if you can trap him.
Well, his tricks have given me an idea. Setting traps is one thing, but I reckon if we keep watch over the trees that haven't been bucked, the seedling won't know what hit him.
That's a great idea. Any pony else want to stay up with us?
An old pony like me needs a beauty rest, but you young'uns have a good time.
My kitties can't sleep unless they're curled up on my haunches. But I can't wait to see the great seedling with my own eyes once you catch him.
Guess it's just you and me.
Aww.
Too bad no pony else wants to come out, but I'm glad we're doing this together.
Me too. It's been a long time since I was on a real seedling hunt, and this is the first time doing it with my little sister.
Nice.
When did you start trying to catch the great seedling?
I couldn't have been much more than a foal. I remember our parents tucking Big Mac and me in and telling us all about the great seedling. I got so excited I could barely sleep, so I...
Wow. Wow.
Don't you worry, Sugar Cube. I won't let him get away.
Great job, Applejack.
Applejack, wake up!
Huh? What is it?
I think a trap went off!
Well, let's go check it out. See anything?
Mm-mm.
Don't scare him off. We gotta lead him into one of the traps.
I'm not worried about scaring him.
Yeah. Oh, well, there we go. That looked pretty promising. But is it really him? Oh. Okay.
I think the great seedling's hunting us!
Applebloom, wait!
Oof.
Huh?
Applejack!
Yeah, they're keeping him nice and shadowed, so, Of course.
Big Mac? He's been harvesting in his sleep this whole time.
Big Mac is the great seedling?
Wow.
You okay, Big Mac?
Nope.
And thanks to all of Big Mac's late night work, we brought in the whole harvest with time to spare.
No wonder you were so tired all the time.
Yep.
I'm glad we solved the mystery, but I really wanted to catch the great seedling before I get too old to try.
You know what, Sugar Cube? You're never too old to be a filly. There will always be work to do, but having fun together is something you never grow out of.
Wow.
Well, looks like you don't need me no more. Time to get home before Dottie gets in the catnip again. I have stories about that, I'll tell you what.
We're real glad you came, Goldie.
Sure are. Come back next year.
Okay.
Oh, looks like you forgot to clean up the carrots.
Oh.
Big Mac wasn't harvesting the carrots, just the apples.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what this means?
Time for another hunt!
Look out, great seedling! Here we come!
And I mean, even before with the apples, I mean, Big Mac might have, like, knocked them out of the trees, but, it seems hard to believe that he would lay them out like that in his sleep. So there's something else going on, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, that was fine. That was cute episode. It does feel like this late in the series, like it wasn't really an entirely necessary one. I mean, I don't like to call any episode of this show filler because it's all, episodic and mostly slice of life, and this certainly was. But still, I don't feel like we really gained much of anything from this. But it was a cute, nice Apple Family episode. Not really anything wrong with it, but just not really anything to get excited about either. I mean, it would have been cooler, honestly, if we did meet the Great Seedling, and we did have this new, powerful, magical entity in the show suddenly. That would be something to get excited about. But no, instead, it's just this thing, and kind of interesting. I mean, I'm not really sure exactly what parallel they're going for. I mean, it kind of seems like a Santa type thing with it being for the kids and that whole perspective, and just funneling off that excitement. But at the same time, with like the the apple symbols on the ground, it kind of also seems like a hunting UFOs type deal. So that's kind of interesting. But it was honestly about as average and unremarkable an episode of MLP as I can imagine, in a lot of ways. And I know that sounds cruel, but I don't mean unremarkable in that it's bad, just that there's not really much to be said about it. It's just, something something that exists now. It was definitely better than Where the Apple Lies, Dave Rapp's previous Apple Family episode. And I do like that little tiny glimpse of the parents again. That was nice, and little baby Applebloom with with Pear there, and it was fine. It was just okay. Hope the next one's better, but this wasn't bad. I mean, it's still after Frenemies. I kind of want to go back there, go back to that stuff. I mean, the last two, they've been okay, but I want to go back to when season 9 was just consistently kind of amazing, which was pretty much all the episodes before that. I mean, we had the Yona episode, which I really loved. We had the Quibble one, that was good. That was good in a different kind of way. And I guess the Twilight one was kind of like this too. It was sort of just very sort of straightforward, character-based. And I mean, I guess I kind of appreciate that for the final season, if we're going to get like these just pure episodes like that are just the main 6, like this one for Applejack, that one for Twilight, and just have like an episode just sort of there as just like a final character episode for that character, then I guess I'm okay with that. Hopefully we get a rarity one. But I just I don't know. It didn't really do a whole lot for me. It wasn't bad. It was fine. Anyway, hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.